So I guess the title of this video pretty much gives it away, the new barrel hunt. Now my last 4 hunting trips, I've missed a number of what I consider to be money in the bag shots, and they've all been with my Tikka T3 300 Wisdom. Now I've put around 2,500 rounds through that barrel, and I knew this day was coming. The day that I realised my barrel was poked. So I needed a new one. 2 years ago I purchased another factory barrel just for this occasion. So after the rifle returned from the gunsmith, it was time to get it down to the range, get it zeroed in and see if we could get a kill on it. First 3 shots at 50, straight onto the centre target, then dialed down to the 100 metres, first 2 shots through the same hole, 1 adjustment down, and we're ready to rock and roll. So with the rifle all dialed in, it was time to head around and catch up with the big fella and make a plan for a hunt. Kia ora. Team, me, Big Bopper, we're out there again. So the weekend is Anzac weekend. We're heading into a local spot. Maybe the stags could be still going off, but we are tailing off on the end of the raw, so you never know what might happen. But we are primarily back on the long guns, so we'll be parking up in a spot and see if we can't spice a handy brown and down. But the weather's, to be fair, looking a bit Joe average. Wind and long range shooting just seem to go together these days. But you know, we've got to have about an hour and a half drive to one of our honey holes, and we'll see if it's a honey hole this weekend. So stand by, hikoi on, mission on. Righty, pack ready to rock and roll. The bro's just getting his stuff squared away. A few more bits and pieces, but it's going to be dark. It's 6 and we've got a, I don't know, 45-minute hike up into the spot. There's one car behind you. I won't show you. So to sort of find out where that person is or those guys are in relation to where we want to go. So that's us pretty much. Hikoi on, YY Express on. Right, we have arrived in our little posse. Look at that shit there. Yep, fucking ongonga. We're going to set up camp in here, put a fly out over here somewhere and camp down here for the night. That's us turning for the night. She's about 9 o'clock. Got a one of the boys come up on a 4-wheeler. He's just camped up there, bit of a bush hunter, so he's got a bit of a plan for tomorrow. And we'll get up early, go set up on the blind and try and get a long range kill tomorrow. We'll just see some animals, but we've been hearing stags roaring down in the gully, so we thought it was all done and dusted. Apparently not, so send them away. So after a good night's sleep, time to get up, have some breakfast, porridge and coffee, muesli bar, and make our way down to the shooting blind. Smile. What greeted us? Wonderful weather as usual. Morena. Oh well, we're out on our honey hole blind. Spotted one deer. I'll just show you. Just down in there, right there. Unfortunately, it was the remains of a deer, but some other lucky bugger shot. We would jump on the rifle, scanned over there. Oh, bummed out. But anyway, we are back in our handy spot. It's where we filmed our TV program up here called Hunt With Me Aotearoa. And that episode, man, that weather was absolutely shit. But not that is much better. Yeah. Anyhow, settle in for a bit of that over there. Just a quick weapon safety status, and we both have mags on, no rounds up in the chamber, pointing into the toy bush. Yo, you the same, eh? Safety status?
I have mag on and nothing at the chamber.
Yep, facing into the toy bush. And that's that. Now, although the weather was pretty shite, we didn't have to wait too long before we picked up a target. I'd actually wandered up the trek to check out another spot, and in the meantime the big fella had spotted this stag at 600 meters. God bless cell phones. He rang me and told me to get my little ass back to the blind. Now this stag was moving pretty quickly and feeding across the slips, so we didn't have too much time to prep for the double shot. That's right, you heard it, the double shot. So let me explain again. We hunt for meat, and that's our main motivator. So when we get one target, we'll always look to double shoot just to secure the kill and bring home the Veni. Right, let's get ready for this bloody shot. He's in that second face. I mean, he's pretty close to that edge. He's 590. I think that'll be a straight across shot, so won't need to worry about angle. 590, 13.7. I believe it's about 13 and a half, bro. That'll do ya. Sweet as. See if we can't get across here on him. Oh, there he is. Down the open, bro. It's gonna walk. Shoot. Oi. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Yes! Yes! Tell you what, Whānau, I'll let you in a little secret. I had about a split second to shoot that deer with the brother because my bipod just broke and snapped. Because I loaded it up and it just went crack. And I felt it go.
Fuck.
And the bro goes, it's gonna walk, and I said, shoot it. And then it just stayed still for just long enough.
Just long enough, bro. Yeah.
1, 2.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, it snapped right off over here. It just all happened so quick. Like, I was up the track eyeballing some deer, and I got a phone call. Get your little brown ass back again. Yeah, boy. And so the plan was I started running back down the track. Once I spotted it, and then it was like, oh, now you need to calm down. But I just can't say, man, we've done it again. So there's our spent case. We will now, we'll go mag off. Mag off. Nothing in the action. Close. Depress trigger. Fire. Same for you? Yeah.
Yep, all safe as houses, Whānau.
Cycling back to the barrel. The last barrel I had on there, which was a stock standard Tikka barrel, I cooked it. I was up here a handful of weeks ago and just threw bullets left, right and centre, and it just really pissed me right off. And I knew that the rifle barrel was coming to its life then, so I purchased a second-hand barrel that hadn't been fired off the internet, off one of the New Zealand boys that had swapped this barrel out for a carbon fibre, a Dan Hardy job, and it's been sitting in my my gun cabinet for about 2 years, and got one of our mates who's just getting at the gunsmith to rebarrel it, rethread for suppressor. Then obviously he did the barrel, put the barrel back in, and he had to ream it out a little. So Tikka, I don't know, accuracy and engineering is just superb. You know, it's enabled me to pretty much come straight out here, use everything that I've used for the previous barrel. Like, those are the same loads and everything, same drop chart, and boom, we just peeled over a stag at 600 meters. So yeah, pretty impressed. So anyway, time to hustle back up the track and get into recovery mode. back at base camp, just getting stuff squared away for recovery. Big fella is getting all his stuff, that's all come out of his 90 off the shooting blind. There's the old mate that came in last night, so we think he's actually down in there hunting because he's stags roaring. He's breaking his 90 right down to be a nice streamlined pack, and then I've got my Tikka modular system over here with a 30 litre pouch on the back of it, walked in with a 55. This is the cool part of the adventure. Shooting is the stuff that makes you smile, but the hearty bit and the bit that really makes me happy is the going over to recover. We won't hunt smart here because we're probably still spinning off our running off energy from our porridge this morning, so we've actually done physically nothing other than sit on the blind and shoot deer, so we're into it. So just in terms of recovery apparel, I'm a big advocate, as you guys, if you follow me a lot, you know I'm a big advocate for merino blends for the base layer on the skin. So I've got a merino t-shirt for there, and then I've got this First Light corrugate guide jacket. You kind of really have to feel the material because it's stretchy and it's actually really durable. So just it's got a windbreaking quality about it, so as we head around the corner we get blasted by the wind. That'll be good for that, but it's just so getting banged up against hook grass, cutting grass, bush lawyer, and the dreaded ongonga. It just protects you, but got a bit of a hood there, you know, if it gets a bit too windy. But I think it's just a perfect lightweight recovery jacket, just enough to keep you, I don't know, covered and safe and secure with a little bit of warmth. That's the plug. Now when it comes to long range shooting, it's the recoveries that sort out the men from the boys and create the best bloody memories. The recoveries in the public land are always on steep terrain, which are normally always covered in thick bush, and to be honest, I just love it. Now even though it's not easy, you just got to look at the big fella for inspiration, always giving it 110% and always smiling. Go along with me. Now to give us a little edge on these recoveries, we use the supplement Hunt Smart. Hunt Smart aids with the rehydration, stamina and the sharpening of one's mind. We need all the help we can get, and we never leave home without this stuff. Now after a good dose up on the old Go-Go Juice Hunt Smart, it was time for us to punch out of the creek and make our way up to find the stag. And now I know. I think he was just there. Grab a quick look. Yeah, just in here somewhere, sort of shot from here over to there. Well, the shot was from arrow in here and down there somewhere. Stag found. He would have rolled probably about 30 meters from when we blitzed him. So now time to get processing. Yeah. So when it comes to field dressing deer in the public land, we keep it nice and simple, the big fella and I. Back legs, front shoulders, back steaks and eye fillets. On this occasion we did whip off a bit of the neck just for a little bit of extra meat for our patty and sausage making session. So after having a good field butchering session, it was time to sit down, have a few snacks, maybe reflect a little, then get those packs all squared away and prep for the walkout. Righty, so that is 2 black legs, a front shoulder and 2 back steaks in there, and that's just sitting on my cool little meat shelf on my pack. And then I'm going to flip this over here, and that's my 30 litre carriage system, and I put all the rest of my shite in it. So cool little pack, this one, cool little pack. So with all the meat boned out, it was packs on and time to grind back to camp. We've done this trip that many times, it's not funny, and it's good to have little marker tape on the trees as well as having the track mapped out on our GPS. Once we broke cover, we realised that the wind had really picked up, making it bloody hard to hear yourself think. So back to camp, to pack up our gear, and that's when I realised how full and heavy my pack was going to be. There we go, we got probably about, I'd say close to 25 kgs of meat in the back of here, plus all my shit that I brought in with the rifle on there as well. And I physically can't get it on. I can't lift that pack to get it on my back, so big fella's gonna have to give me a hand. But we're all packed up. Campsite's nice and clean. Well, clearly that's not the hand signal for I'm okay. More like something is puckering or about to pucker. Now, even though my pack weight was around 50 to 60 kgs, I am thankful that both Owie and I run the X1 harness system in our Tatonka packs. This enables comfort and stability no matter how heavy the load. But hey, at the end of the day, a heavy pack is a heavy pack and will always kick you in the ass. Let's get down that bloody track and get to the ute quickly. Jesus Christ. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That was pain. That was the sheer pain coming down there. Oh, such weight digging into your shoulders and riding on your hips. Far out. Anyway, it's over. Get our gears packed up and a bit of an outro to come. Oh, fuck. Righty. Quick summary, mission summary is pretty cool to come up here, get that barrel on the new barrel on the rifle up here. First round it fires is into a stag at 600 meters, so that was pretty cool. Funny sort of mission coming up here to babysit the kids till Owie's partner was finished netball and sort of had a couple of sleeps and put the head and sort of one of those funny sort of missions, but pulled it off anyway. Got up here, tipped that stag this morning at 600, recovered it. It's now 20 past 3, and like I said before, man, that hurt me coming down there. That really cut me in half, that pack load of meat. But just any reflections for you on the trip, brother?
Oh no, just good to see your Tikka back in action, bro.
You both,
hey,
yeah.
You're back in action, and yeah, I'll be buying myself a new bipod.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bugger, eh?
Yeah. But yeah, no, apart from that, it's a bloody good trip and good to get back out there with the bros. So,
I've only got really one shelled out, and it's to, well, these guys here. It's the 1st Battalion. That's where when I was in the military, that's the unit I used to belong to. A lot of the brothers were standing too under flagpoles this morning, paying their respects to the fallen. So obviously we were up here mucking around hunting, but I've got to pay respect to the brothers that are out there around flagpoles, paying respect to the fallen. So I guess just wrapping this up, was good to be out catching up with the big bro again. Sorry about his bipod, but I fucking enjoyed that mission. Me to be out here with the brother. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Baby, I'll be gone, long gone.